Yo, what's going on, guys? Chris Bonner here, Overtime Athletes. Guys, when it comes to vertical jump, I try to answer every single question that you guys may have. I mean, anything under the sun. And I feel like a broken record because I make a lot of them and I might be giving a lot of the same content, but every now and then somebody comes across a certain question that I feel like could benefit you guys. Every little aspect of the vertical jump, I'm trying to help answer for you guys. I want to be known, or I want you be the biggest educator when it comes to helping you guys out and increasing your vertical jump. And I've worked with so many guys who have had gained so many inches off their vertical jump, and whether it be in basketball or football or whatever it may be. So I want to continue to answer these questions. And today's question, this guy asked me, what stage of the vertical jump should he be focusing on more? So essentially what he's talking about is there's two stages to a vertical jump: your absorption phase and your production phase. And basically all you're doing is, to break it down even simpler, think about exercises. If he's talking about exercises, think of a depth jump where you're like landing and absorbing force as decided, that's absorbing force, and think of like a vertical jump or a box jump, the side that's more of a production. Even though you're obviously performing both phases in like a box jump, he's basically, that's what he's alluding to. So to answer your question, I think you need to be doing both. If it's a young athlete, I might spend a little bit more time on absorption, or if the athlete's very, is not as athletically inclined, I might spend a little bit more time on absorption type exercises, because you need to build that foundation before you could start to produce the force, right? So to move on, if I have a group full of athletes that I'm working with, or you yourself, you feel like you're somebody who's actually pretty decent when it comes to, damn, there's some bugs in this area right now. If you feel like you're an athlete that feels like that they're decent as far as their vertical jumps or power output goes, what I would say is you always want to have a mixture. So on your jumping days, or if you want to split that up through the week, what I typically like to do on, say, like one of our heavy jumping days is going to be a series of absorption exercises, which can be something like a depth jump, something maybe like a low squat foot jump, maybe even some kind of static holds where they're really focusing on isometric on the muscle length that is at its longest. And then I'll perform something like a combination where I'm actually adding both. So this might look like a depth jump where they go ahead and proceed into a broad jump or proceed into a vertical jump. So they're stepping off a bench, teaching their body to react off the ground and then explode. I might do a series of bounding or squat jumps where they're basically reacting rhythm jumps off the ground. And then finally what I like to do is I like to do maximal effort or some kind of form of maximal effort jumps. And this usually comes in the form of like a technique like a vertical jump, a box jump, or even like if depending on what the athlete is, you might do a series of stuff like more sport specific, something like a dunk or something like that. So I like to have a combination of all three: absorption, combination, and then really production of force. So I hope that helps as far as the two stages development of vertical jump goes. I'll see you guys next time. Yo, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're interested in increasing your vertical jump or becoming an overall more explosive athlete, go ahead and sign up for my advanced vertical series. It's actually free, where I send you lessons each day for the next 5 to 10 days, basically covering everything that you need to be able to get a higher vertical jump. I'll see you inside.